So the current Lincolnshire system consists of a county council which is responsible for services across the whole county, like education, transport and planning. Then you go lower and you've got city and district councils, 7 of those in Lincolnshire, and they're responsible for services more locally, like rubbish collection, recycling and housing. And even more locally below them you've got parish and town councils. There's approximately 350 of those in Lincolnshire, and they do stuff in villages and towns like bus shelters and community centres. However, the parish and town councils would not be affected if it was to go to a unitary system. So you're probably wondering what would happen if they were all to be merged into a unitary authority. You'd say goodbye to the county council, you'd say goodbye to the city and district councils, and all the services that they provide across the county would all be merged into one unitary authority, or perhaps 2 due to the size of Lincolnshire. So that could either be a North and South Lincolnshire or an East and West Lincolnshire. That's probably the most likely scenario due to the size of Lincolnshire. However, if the referendum goes ahead, would people of Lincolnshire know really how to vote or what it is? So we went to the city centre to find out more.
I think you should have more local, because people know more about the local facts and figures that need to be sorted out, whereas if you get the bureaucracy all in one central thing, then you could be seen to be one area getting more benefits than another.
I think it all ought to be in one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, then the money's all in one pot, isn't it? Just as long as it was spread out equally, so that like this city didn't get more than the countryside.
And so I feel like just there needs to be not so much more information, just easier pathways to get the information.
So it'd be a lot easier with like decision making, but then again a lot of people want a different thing, so one could offer like one thing and then another one could be like totally different. So I think it just depends on what they are doing for like us around the city.
Much like the public, the reaction from the politicians has been pretty mixed as well, with the City of Lincoln Council leader Rick Metcalfe being the biggest opposition to the change. However, on the other hand, the biggest advocate for the change, Martin Hill, the leader of the County Council, has said that it would free up £150 million in spending across 5 years if they were to go to the unitary authority. And today's meeting with Karl McCartney and council leaders is just to see whether that's feasible or whether it would actually work in Lincolnshire. Elliot Dalton, LSJ Today.